Okay, hello, and welcome to Wednesday Wellness. And today I have a big one to go for, which is I was asked basically about what does fat do to your body. And I also then wanted to share a report as well. It was actually published last year, but I think it's very important to know. So first of all, why dramatic weight loss has to be done correctly. Otherwise, you could seriously be putting your life at risk, not necessarily straight away, but soon, in a few years. But before we do that, let's talk about fat. Okay. Here we go. So this isn't actually fat, it's a model of fat. This is what 5 pounds of fat looks like. Okay, just so you get an idea about how big it is. That's my arm, there's my belly, that's just 5 pounds. So how overweight do you think you are? Do you think you could lose 5 pounds? Do you think it's a good idea to lose, even if you just lose 5 pounds? Because here's a spine, okay, because it's someone smaller than I am, okay, and so that's lots of muscles, that's lots of nerves, and then attaching here you have the intestines, but you also have a lot of visceral fat. So just imagine, okay, that's just 5 pounds of fat, okay, on your spine, okay, and you don't want that next to your spine, and it's not just because of the extra weight. So excess fat, excess weight is linked to increased diabetes, heart disease, strokes, cancer, inflammation, decreased immunity. It wrecks your knees and your hips and your back because of the extra pressures. But here's the thing. Also, fat cells make lots of the hormones that you don't want too much of. Yeah, it seems like a good idea when they're small amounts, but basically fat cells create things like inflammatory compounds. So every pound of excess fat you have, so basically this is 5 pounds, so even just a pound of excess fat, so just imagine me ripping off the end here, pound of extra fat is going to create a lot more inflammatory molecules, inflammatory chemicals. It's going to also create for you more of the wrong hormones. Basically, obese women have a lot more male hormones, more likely to have acne and hair, and of course obese men are more likely to have gynecomastia and too many female hormones. So fat basically is not good for your heart, your immune system, your blood sugar, your joints, certainly not good for your hormone system at all. So you obviously want to lose them. Even if you've got 5 pounds of excess, that's a lot you want to get rid of. Here's the problem. Fat also stores toxins. It stores toxins that your body is unable to get rid of for whatever reason, usually because you haven't got enough of the right nutrients that allow you to properly get rid of the toxins, because there's a number of processes that you have to go through basically to eliminate the toxins. Or you could be having too many things that stop you getting rid of the toxins. These are things I cover with my detox patients. And when you lose weight, when you go on a low-calorie diet and you start dissolving the fat cells will release toxins that are stored in them. And the chances are that a lot of it's not going to actually be released and gotten rid of out of your bowels. It's not going to be sweated out. It's just going to basically recycle back into your body somewhere. Whether it's in now because you've lost the fat because you've been on a low-calorie diet, then it may be that it's going to go back into your nerves and your nervous system. It could go into your bones for later problems when you lose some bones, as well as you age. And this is the problem with rapid weight loss. Rapid weight loss can actually end up dumping a load of chemical product into your bloodstream that then just gets recirculated and then resorbed into your body somewhere else. And what has been found is that people who steadily gain weight until middle age and then they have dramatic weight loss at middle age actually have a lowered life expectancy compared to people that basically don't have a sudden weight loss in middle age. And there are a number of reasons why this is likely. One of them is because there's a sudden explication of, I don't think that's a word that exists, there's a sudden release of toxins that basically the body can't get rid of, so they start causing problems with the nervous system, the brain, the heart, the lungs, whatever, the bowels. But also, when people dramatically lose weight by going on a low calorie diet for too long, is they lose muscle. And we know that as you age, increased muscle is related to improved mobility, better heart, better circulation, better brain, longer life. But when you lose weight too quickly, your system works in such a way that it's actually, I've got to get rid of some muscle because muscle burns fat and there's no food around, so I've got to get rid of muscle as well. Which is why when you have too much weight loss too quickly, you lose muscle, you're dumping toxins, you have a shorter lifespan. So when you are losing weight, you must do it in a controlled way. You can do it in little bursts, okay, but it's really important that you do things to keep protein levels up, to maintain the muscle mass, and to also do things that actually help bind the toxins in your body and get rid of the toxins, as opposed to letting them recirculate. So the way that you actually lose weight properly is you do it slowly over time. You can do it in little micro bursts as well, once a month. But you must do things that actually aid your system to actually bind the toxins and get rid of the toxins, as opposed to letting them circulate. So there's key nutrients that I recommend people take when they are trying to lose weight, to minimize the side effects of this, all the toxins being released back into your system somewhere. So if you are looking to lose weight, then here's a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Bit of a pre-warning, no, bit of advanced knowledge for you, is that early next year, probably starting on Monday the 4th of January, I'm going to be doing a 5-day, lose 5 pounds in 5 days, basically. Or preferably lose 5 pounds over 2 weeks. But I will be doing a challenge for 5 days, going through the ins and outs of really healthy weight loss. And if that's something that is of interest to you, even if you're now watching this video years after I've actually released the video, then we are probably still doing something similar, and we have it available for you. So just reach out to me at the clinic, bodyimbalanceuk.com. Give us a call on 01707 662 704, or find me, Chris Pickard, on Facebook, or the Health Lab, or the Magnificent Seven. Or just look up pain relief in Hertfordshire, because yes, too much fat can cause a lot of pain, and it's a good idea to get rid of it. Now let's just see if there's any questions on Facebook. No, everything's going really slow at the moment. So what I might be doing is stopping doing these on Zoom and Facebook at the same time, and I might just go back to doing Facebook Live. So if you're on YouTube, I will go back to doing some specific YouTube videos for better quality. Bye for now, everyone. Be amazingly happy and healthy. I will probably do one more live before Christmas, but just on Facebook. Okay, be well, be magnificently